Alright, what is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We are in the middle of a slight project here I've taken on, which involves, or has involved so far, me removing everything from the center console. You can see a pile of stuff there. Pretty much the whole old wiring harness and just a lot of parts everywhere right now. We got the throttle controller there. So we have stripped it down, and now we are going to pull off the grip tape on the top here. I've already done a first layer of fiberglass kit right there, filling in these holes, and then I have some plans as far as how I'm going to redo this. Patched up the fuel fill hose here. I've already got all the small holes sanded, and you can see there's a lot of them. Alright, so now I'm just going to take my heat gun here, and I'm going to hit this grip tape on the top, and that should be the last thing as far as stripping down this console. Alright, so I'm mixing up the epoxy here. I've got my fiberglass mat cut and laid out over the holes. And I'm just going to paint this on. Alright guys, so I just put another layer on here now, kind of filling in those sides to protect from water, and I've already sanded all the holes around here, so I'm now going to start filling in all these little holes on the front, and then I'll work to the sides. Alright, so I've got most of the holes patched here on the front and the sides. I'm going to finish up doing this side here. I'm going to get all new speakers and a head unit, so I'll just re-drill holes when I need to, but I want to patch all these up and get this as watertight as possible. Alright guys, day 3 now. I patched up all these holes yesterday, and today for about the past hour and a half I've been sanding them down, getting them all nice and smooth, and as you can see, there is a lot of them. I don't know what the previous owners had mounted up here, but these 3 are from me, and then all these other ones were what he had mounted. So I glassed this in, where the old switch panel was and sanded it down smooth because I got a new one coming, and then filled in this hole, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one yet. It's looking good. Alright guys, so I finished sanding my first coat on everything. Now I've filled in the larger holes. I got a piece of wood right there under that, and another piece of wood, you can kind of see it there. And I'm going to glass these big holes over once this dries to give it that smoother finish for once I paint it. But it's looking good so far. Current progress. Just sanded down rest of the filler on these big holes. Got the wood fillers in here. This is where my radio will be, so that's not going to get filled in. And now I'm going to fiberglass mat over these bigger holes. So we've got her all sanded down now, and today we're going to be priming it, and then tomorrow we'll sand it and paint it. All ready for primer. Got the first coat on. It's looking good. Alright guys, we got the second coat of paint on now, and it's looking real good now. It's cleaning up. I'll have to sand it, do a light sand on it again, and then it should be ready for paint. Alright guys, just finished our first coat of actual paint. I'm thinking it's only going to need one coat, depending on how it looks right now. So here's the color. It's a nice gray. I think it'll match the floor perfectly. And it came out pretty good for me just rolling it on. If you guys were wondering what color this is, or what paint I used, it's Total Boat in Kingston Gray. And I think it'll match my floor perfectly. It's still a little tacky after about 28 hours, but I'll give it about 2 more days to dry and then put it back on. Alright guys, the boat ramp here. Joe, record this. Now that we're on the water, we've done some testing of the console here. Turned out absolutely great. So we're doing some tests, and we have not had any issues so far. Besides my gauge here, I have to rewire that, and a couple small other things, but it works great. We're gonna get some fishing in now.
A little small, but
yeah. Ooh.
oh, what is that? Shit, huge red.
Nah.
Yeah.
Get him, Joe. Oh, we don't have the net. Nice, nice.
Short. I was gonna say, there's no way that's a fucking mangrove.
Nice red, Joe.
He's 18.
Joe's on the first nice fish of the day. All right.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. I think it's like a sand trout.
Are you fucking kidding? We're getting on some small mangroves.